Hey everybody, different angles so you can see Harriet. Harriet, hello my darling. Hello. Hello. We'll play later, eh? Before you go to bed. We will. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's actually refused her favourite treat and I don't know why. Do you not like that one? Do you not like the flavour? I'll get you another one. We'll see. She's eaten all her meals though, so I'm not too worried. She's fine. She's quiet. She's calm. She's resting more than usual. But she still has her mad spurts. I guess she's just growing into a cat, isn't she? From being, you know, an on-the-go all the time kitten. And I worry too much. So we've had an unproductive day, really, I have to say. Spent reading and playing and brushing her. Where are you going? Where are you going? I can see your big bottom. Harriet, I can see your big bum bum. So ladylike, isn't she? So we've had an unproductive day, but I'm not going to worry too much about it because tomorrow will be a little bit more productive and Thursday will be more productive still. I didn't realise until I got something in the post this morning that says do not bend, do not open until Mother's Day. I didn't even realise it was Mother's Day this week. It's on Sunday, which is also apparently the first day of Ramadan, I think. Depends on the moon. So, the lunatics. So it depends on the moon. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if Miss Foodie Beauty is on the way back to Kuwait, en route to Canada from Kuwait by Sunday. I wouldn't be at all surprised. She's got a fish. You got your fish? So, there's nothing for her in Kuwait. There's nothing. He doesn't live with her, clearly. He can barely tolerate her. You occasionally hear him in the background. I think he goes and visits when he needs to take her out, which is more and more infrequent when he delivers food, which he doesn't always need to do, does he? Because they can deliver from the place she orders from. She's in a litter tray now. There's no peace. So she doesn't even get out to go for evening walks or midnight walks because he isn't there. When she's awake, he's awake somewhere else. He's hitting the camping sites with his friends, the shisha places with his friends, male or female, who can say? But she's alone. Mostly she's alone when she's sitting there in that room on his gaming chair, eating her meal for 3 or 4 and wondering why she's ill. Bear in mind that's just one meal, one of her meals. She sleeps for 12 to 14 hours a day. So you can add probably an hour or two to that. What does she do the rest of the time? She snacks, she eats, she traverses social media, YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever it is now, Reddit, Kiwi Farms, reaction channels. She will go any and everywhere where her name might be mentioned. Foodie's a narcissist. She likes people talking about her despite what she says. That is the whole reason she came on YouTube to showcase initially her makeup skills. That didn't work. She found that mukbanging did work, so that's what she did, and she ate herself into having to need a hysterectomy. That's exactly what she did. Even though it sounds harsh, that's exactly what she did. And the same with Big Jen, ate herself into an early grave at the age of 46. Just as Amberlynn Reid is going fast downhill, but all they think about is making money. Well, let me ask them if they happen to watch this. Both Amberlynn Reid and Foodie Beauty, and for that matter, Hungry Chick, if they're not making videos to make money, why are they making them? And as they are making videos to make money, what's the point? They have made a lot of money over the past few years, and a decade in the case of Candy, and probably Amberlynn Reid too. They've made a lot of money, a lot. A lot of it is stashed away. Not so much Chantal, because she's impulsive. We know what she does with her money. She buys vulnerable men. She pays them to have sex with her, and she pays them to play around at being a boyfriend. Her money is all but gone. She, according to Allah, she paid Salah $9,000 when she first arrived in Kuwait. She's been paying him a monthly wage since, paid for that apartment. Who's to say that she hasn't paid for the lease up to 12 months? So who's going to live there 12 months free? As for the car repayments, they're coming directly out of his bank, but her money is going directly into his bank. That is something she's going to have to sort out sooner rather than later. She might find it's not as easy to do as she thought. I do think she's doing the right thing by going back to Canada. I think she's doing the right thing for her physical well-being, for her mental well-being, and simply for the social element. She has no friends in Kuwait. She has no husband in Kuwait. It's a sharmuta marriage, which means that, you know, men will marry women for a period of days or weeks, as long as it takes them to get their leg over, basically, for however long they want. And that's the kind of marriage that she's got, which isn't a marriage that would be recognised anywhere, really. It's barely legal in Kuwait. Kuwaitis know what's going on. You know, there's such hypocrites. They will preach to the rest of the world about purity and cleanliness and being so proper. And yet they allow these temporary marriages for days simply so a male can copulate with a female. It makes a mockery of marriage. It makes a mockery of their religion. It makes a mockery of the whole shebang. And my advice to Chantal would be that on that plane back to Canada, no, I was going to say go in the bathroom and take off your hijab, but you can't make it to the bathroom on the plane. So when you deplane, when you get back to wherever you're going, your mum's, I suggest you get rid of all your cosplaying gear, because we all know that it's a show, a facade, something to gather views, but it turned out to be quite costly in the long run, didn't it? It didn't take off as you thought it would, but maybe when you come back, when you go back to Canada, you will be telling everybody the life story of Mariam in Kuwait and how she was treated by her abusive husband. Yet more sympathy, yet more views, and yet an upsurge in your channel. That's what you need to do, Chantal. That's what you need to do. Speak to you all later.